getting the basketball in the right.
One of the most important monuments in the nation, the War Memorial. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Hillo, this is Kevin Harlan. And Doris Burks on the sideline as well. Just off a road trip, the Pacers are back at home. This their first look at this year's New York squad. Last season, they won all 4 games, showing complete dominance.
And they were unbeaten against this club last season. Not surprising considering where they both finished in the standings.
Yeah, it's really plain as pound cake. They're the better team. I mean, they'll look to prove it again here tonight.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Afflalo, Kyle O'Quinn out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony, and it's Conley in at the 1. And he gets it to go.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to Dallas.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
And Towns drops them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Conley kicks to Anthony. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Conley against Lillard. He dishes it to George.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
And so it's New York with it. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
It wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense or bad if you don't execute it. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Towns with it. Working on O'Quinn. Towns, no luck.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
On defense, New York. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Outside Leonard. Here's Lillard. Here's the screen. Kicks it out to Leonard. Just 4 to shoot. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Leonard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Conley up top. Covered by Lillard. Here's O'Quinn. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Lillard attacking, and stolen by a follow. Conley against George. Conley kicks to Anthony. And it's blocked. Throws it up high. The pass to Leonard. Puts it up from 15, and that one's good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Feeds to Afflalo. Conley against Lillard. Anthony on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by Anthony.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Outside, George. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. He's out there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Kurt Rambis.
Yes, Kevin, the crucial aspect for them in his mind is going to be making things tough inside for their opponent. He said they're physical, they like to mix it up. If we don't respond in kind, they'll push us around and we'll get bullied all game. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. Towns, no luck.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Conley against Lillard. Dishes to Towns. Indiana moving it around. But they recover it. Leonard the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Lillard against Conley. Lillard dishes to Towns. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Knicks trail by 4. Anthony kicks to O'Quinn. George with the defensive effort.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Down low, taken away by Anthony. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. For Indiana, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
And New York making a change here. Larry Sanders is checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Derek Williams comes in for Porzingis. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Aaron Afflalo. And it's Calderon in for Mike Conley. And he sinks the second. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. So I like this time out here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
And Indiana making a change here. Richardson's checked in. Calderon against Lillard. Calderon passes to Williams. And the rejection by Leonard. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Green.
Yeah, but you have to like the mentality to get inside, even though they're struggling to finish.
Yeah, I love the mentality getting inside. I mean, they've been bottled up in there, but when you attack the paint, generally good things are going to happen for you.
Calderon kicks to Green. And that comes off the assist by Calderon. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Al Richardson. He kicks it to Lillard. Sanders with the steal. Calderon dishes to Green. That ties the game. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
There's the screen. Lillard attacking. Here's Towns. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Williams. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Anthony kicks to Sanders. And he banks in the layup.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
There's Hollis Jefferson, and that one goes long.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The baseline J. Calderon, no good. For Indiana, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Lillard attacking. Towns, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. And that one's good. And the Pacers lead by 2.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Calderon kicks to Green. Outside Anthony. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Green missing. The Pacers are gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Lillard outside. A three-pointer, no good.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
That one goes. Count it. Green's got it all tied up now for New York.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Lillard against Calderon. Lillard dishes to Leonard. Excellent D there from Williams. It's a tie game in Indiana. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
I gotta hold down the city.
And some tough time for the Knicks, but you listen to Carmelo Anthony, it's clear he's invested in this franchise.
They pulled all the strings to get me here, and I wanted to be here. And yeah, I want New York to be that place where guys want to come play in New York, you know, and I want to retire in New York. I mean, let's just be quite frank.
Knicks fans rooting for Carmelo to help make New York a playoff venue once again.
You know what? It's going to take a lot more than Carmelo playing strong to get the Knicks back into the playoffs and to make them a destination to where NBA stars want to come.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side outs for them the way they've swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah, or handball.
I like that. Or handball.
Yeah, either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
They've got Noel. Myers Leonard is out there with Paul George. Then there's Richardson. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Here's Conley after Indiana gets the 3. Inside, there's Porzingis. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
How about a look at the Pacers and where they ranked in the NBA last season? 3rd in three-point shooting, 5th in blocks. And they were in the top 10 in steals as well. I mean, this is a team that really gets after people defensively. Deflections, pressure on the ball, all of that leads to steals.
And talking about their three-point percentage, really a hallmark, I think, of successful offenses in today's NBA. And they use that shot to a devastating effect all season long.
And the Pacers with possession here. Leonard with this screen on Conley. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Off the pick. And Indiana called for the foul.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. And as long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's O'Quinn. That's in there. Conley with the assist. O'Quinn's got his second basket.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
On the wing, George. And it's George again missing. New York trailing. A follow the pass to Conley. New York moving the ball around. Pass to Porzingis. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers. And a chance to check out the stats for Richardson. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 10 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Year one, he had to kind of find his way, but he seems poised to make some big strides here in his sophomore season.
Well, you know the team wants him to carve out a larger role for himself, but talent-wise, I think he's got it in him for sure.
He hits the second from the line. They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
Porzingis, and he misses the go-ahead basket.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Here's George, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
For Indiana, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. That free throw good from George. And George drops them both. Knicks trail by 3. Outside Conley. Over in the corner, Williams. New York, no good that time either.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The shot's good from O'Quinn.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Here's Wirtz. They lead by 1. Out left to the wing. Taken away by Williams. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Knicks 4th.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Here's Wirtz. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you play and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Now here's Lillard. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Dallas. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Indiana again missing.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
O'Quinn with it. Robinson picks him up. Porzingis can't hit.
Oh, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Lillard outside. Now the dish to Towns. They get a hand on it. Stolen by O'Quinn. Conley against Lillard. Left side Williams. And there's a call. It's on Indiana with the foul.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Larry Sanders is checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Anthony comes in for Derek Williams. And it's Green in for Aaron Aflalo. And the Knicks with possession here. They trail by one. Anthony kicks to Green. Just 5 on the clock. 16 feet away. New York, no good that time either.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. With D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Lillard outside. To the paint. Here's Towns. The Knicks pull it in.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. I'm sure you appreciate it.
Nice shot by Porzingis. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Conley against Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Lillard's got his second basket of the game. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum. I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took. He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Down low. Here's Towns.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run. Don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Here's Conley following the score by Indiana.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Lillard against Conley. Towns can't hit. And New York the other way now.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
To the left side wing. count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Porzingis.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Noel, a screen on Conley. Outside Robinson. Here's Towns, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. That's now 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And so it's Indiana with it. The Knicks making the shot. Passes it to Lillard. Here's a screen by Noel. Lillard attacks.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. You had to go for it, didn't you?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
The Pacers have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Pacers have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. Throw good. Damian Lillard. Both teams deciding to change it up. The free throw is good from Lillard. Calderon with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Anthony. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. It's the Pacers up by 2. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Carmelo, some great help off the bench during this first half. What does their contribution mean to this team?
Well, I mean, we always believe that we have one of the better benches in the NBA. And when they come to play like we're playing so far, you know, it makes it a tough game. It makes it a tough team to beat. And just hopefully we can keep that up.
It certainly takes some pressures off the starters. Melo, thanks for the time. Guys?
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hope you've been enjoying the excitement so far. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
Well, they forced their way to some easy buckets, aggressively going to the rack, imposing their will. I mean, taking it inside establishes an attitude and toughness that you can't get any other way.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
I think it was their passing that's kept them in the game. You can see it in their assist numbers. They were very, very unselfish. The ball moving from side to side, guys making good cuts. It's enabled them to create a lot of chances. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Indiana leading, and New York looking at who they've got. Porzingis is out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then there's a follow. Then it's Conley. Then it's Anthony in at the 3, the small forward.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Conley. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. A steal. Here's Anthony. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
It's clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
So Anthony nails both of them. Pacers shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Leonard with this screen on Conley. Three-pointer, Lillard. That's good. Lillard's got the lead up to 5 now for Indiana.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
A follow outside. Outside Anthony. Beyond the arc. And it's Anthony again missing. Pacers leading by 5. Towns sets the pick for Lillard. Thomas Jefferson. He's guarded by a follow. No good on the strong take. Pulls up for 3. Carmelo Anthony, and that's good. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Now, here's Lillard. 13 points in the game. To the middle, to the left wing. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Misses the wing J. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. To tie, no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Lillard. In the corner, George with it. Indiana again missing.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
It's better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Williams, he's checked in for Porzingis. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Lillard, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Lillard. From 10 feet out. Shot's good. Lillard's got 15.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Williams. No good. Empty that time from Leonard. The Pacers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. And it's Afflalo penetrating. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Afflalo's got the game tied up here for the Knicks. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. There's the pick. In the corner, George with it. He feeds it to Towns. From 7. And it's in off the backboard. He's got 10. Just under 3.5 minutes play here in the third quarter. Anthony kicks to Afflalo. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Oh, we got a moment here now, Kevin, to look back to last year's Knicks. 4th in free throw percentage, 11th in steals. And they were in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. I think that speaks to the fact that this team aggressively goes after the basketball at every position.
And looking back at their superb free throw percentage, it speaks volumes about their skill level and mental focus. They had very few letdowns in concentration.
Noel's checked in for Indiana. Richardson comes in for Myers Leonard. Jay Calderon is checked in for New York. Timeout called the Pacers.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Robinson's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. And he's good on the second. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Calderon. Lillard dishes to Noel. Let's go. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one. A follow outside. Here's Calderon, and the rejection by Noel. To the inside. Here's George, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. In third, the Pacers.
I guess time will tell if they can repeat that level of success from a year ago when they were one of the best long-distance shooting teams in the league.
That's good from George. Larry Sanders is checked in for the Knicks. And George drops them both. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Williams. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Pacers have gone an even 50% to the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And Lillard kicks to Noel. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's George. Knicks with the rebound. Anthony's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kicks it to Calderon. Screen by Sanders. Williams passes to a floater. Offensive rebound.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
There's a screen by Noel. Outside Robinson. And George now top of the key. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A shot by Lillard, wide open. That ball, high speed that time from George.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
On the wing, Williams. Lets it fly. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Looking here at some numbers for Calderon, he had a strong showing last season. Averaged about 11 points a game last season. 7 assists and 3 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Yep, without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem.
And George, here we go.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And Lillard kicks to George. Knocked away.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Calderon against Lillard. The feed now to Williams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. .131 left here in the third quarter. Here's Wirtz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Inside. Here's Towns. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
To the paint. There's Noel.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Here's Calderon following the score by Indiana. Williams, a screen on Noel. The drive by Anthony. They retain possession. And he gets the bucket. Sanders has got his second bucket of the night. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And New York making a change here. Porzingis has checked in. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
There's a screen by Robinson. Pass to Richardson. Here's Wirtz, guarded by Green. Robinson dishes to Towns. Moves back up. He lays it in. Towns has got the lead up to 9 now for Indiana.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Anthony, the pass to Calderon. A three-pointer, no good. And we've reached the end of the third. Pacers lead by 9. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Knicks trail by 9. Towns is out there with Noel. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Richardson. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3 spot. That's the Pacers' foul. Oh, that's blocked. A shot's good from O'Quinn. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. And Lillard kicks to Noel. Towns at the elbow. That's good from 17 feet away. And the Pacers lead by 9.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Aaron Aflalo. He's checked in for Anthony. And the basket by Lillard.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Conley with it. Lillard picks him up. Conley kicks to Aflalo. To the middle. Here's Green. It's rebounded by Indiana.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them. Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Here's Porzingis. Back to Conley. Lillard with the block. Here's Richardson, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
New York calls timeout.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, guys, well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He hasn't been happy with their shot selection. He told them, we're forcing things out there, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, work for the open shot in the flow of our offense. We'll see if they heed that advice, Kevin.
Conley with it, now guarded by Noel. Conley, the pass to Porzingis. Clock at 4. O'Quinn dishes to Afflalo. Porzingis. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Indiana leading by 14. Lillard outside. He dishes it to Noel. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
So he can't get either to fall.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on it.
Offensive rebound. And Lillard kicks to Towns.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
At the line for your Pacers, Karl Anthony Towns.
First one falls for him. And some changes here for the Pacers. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. And Georgia subbed in for Richardson. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Now here's Lillard. Outside, George hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And the Pacers lead by 15. And here is Conley. The pass to O'Quinn. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Inside, it's tipped. And a fast break now for the Knicks. There's the bucket. Good.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Lillard, the pass to George. Feeds to Towns. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Pacers leading by 13. Inside. Here's Lillard. Got a hand on it. Now Conley. Afflalo outside. Here's Porzingis. Wide open shot is on the money.
The assist, Aaron Afflalo.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Lillard against Conley. Lillard attacking, and he jams it with authority.
And a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead.
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Now here's Conley. Good work defensively by Lillard.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Count that one. 15 points here for George.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half. Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Carmelo Anthony's checked in for New York. Pacers leading by 13. And George, here we go, goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team. Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here, and every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Larry Sanders is checked in for New York. Knicks trail by 15. They set the pick. Conley, the pass to Porzingis. No good on the three.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Now, here is George. Pass to McCullough. 4 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Sanders sets the screen for Conley. Inside. Sanders' shot is off.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Towns with it, working on Sanders. From 10 feet out, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coast.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Indiana.
Clark, the biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
You know, I thought both teams worked hard at both ends, but sky-high field goal percentage and pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Excellent effort tonight.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
No surprise here, just a big-time performance for Damian Lillard. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And now Anthony pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Finished off the break.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
Pass to Porzingis. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And now, in transition, it's a Flalo. Here we go. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. Now, here's George. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Paul, what do you take away from a win like tonight in terms of what you need to continue doing as a team to play at your best?
We just keep playing consistent. We just keep executing offensively. We know our defense will hold up. We just got to take care of the ball and make plays.
Paul, thank you for your time. Guys, you can hear the excitement in his voice.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard. He simply had a dominant third quarter, and it quickly became apparent he wanted to exert his control over the tempo of the game. Shaq, your thoughts?
What I like most about Lillard is that you never see him play out of control. He's got a poise that not very many guys have, point guard or otherwise. And there's no question about his scoring ability. Just look at what he did tonight.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunity. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.